Hello, beautiful simmers. Today we're going over the Sims 4 Restoration Workshop Kit. This kit retails for $4.99 USD. If you do decide to purchase it, you can use a creator code. While it doesn't give you a discount, it is a way to support your favorite creator in that it gives them a small commission. This kit comes with 24 items, and we'll be going over the swatches of all of these items as well as their functionality or gameplay. And in it, I will be giving you my comments on whether or not I feel that this kit is worth the money. Welcome to the Sims 4 Restoration Workshop Kit, a job well done. This kit includes 4 antique appliances, a microwave, coffee maker, refrigerator, and stove, and need a little TLC. Sims with a handiness skill can go to work restoring them to their former glory and making them functional again. A functional space. Create a workshop that'll inspire Sims to improve their skills. This space has modular shelves, so you'll have ample storage, plus interactive objects like a water heater, fuse box, floor fan, and woodworking bench. We're starting off with a bucket, and this is a bucket that we've seen in the promo for this restoration kit. I love how it's totally used, and I feel like we all have those buckets sitting around or have seen them at some time. Am I right? Now there's these shells. We've got a smaller one and a larger one. I like that they gave us 2 different options, and I love the rusted swatches where it is totally worn down. I am living for that type of stuff these days. I mean, in the game, not necessarily in real life, but in the game. Now you can see we have tools hanging on the wall, as well as some storage bins, books, like how you used to have books for your vehicles and stuff that you could buy. I love this desk, how we've got some grungy, worn down swatches. Living for that. We've got a bunch of clutter on them. And then we've got few different toolboxes. This is one of the smaller ones, and yes, these are the expensive brand toolboxes. Not really sure what that brand is on there, but you know what they're trying to go after. But I do think these are really nice. We don't have anything like this in the game. Now, storage totes, I love the worn down swatches of those. If you do have seasons and Dream Home Decorator, you do get some totes in there, but they do not have worn down swatches. We get a sink in this kit, which is awesome, and I love the, of course, rustedness of it. We also have a woodworking bench, and I love the swatches of it worn down. And look at those drawers sticking out. I just had to see if any of the swatches had drawers closed, but they do not. Now we have an electrical box here, a little fuse box, flip the breaker if you will. Again, I love the rusted swatches. And then we have a water heater. Now if you do have, I think it's Love Struck, you get a small water heater or something like that in that pack. But this is lovely. You can put it in your Sims basement and it's going to give more realism to your game. And then we have a little teeny tiny toolbox, which you could even put in the house or whatever. We've got some sawdust here, and then, which is what I've heard it referred to as man glitter. We've got oil stains and whatnot. We've got a fan as well. And I feel like they could have done a better job making that a little more dirty. That's what I would have loved to see. But you could see some of the blades were kind of, like when the fan gets too much dust and stuff build up on it. Now we do have wood scraps. That's perfect because we are getting a wood bench. Now these swatches are of the refrigerator when it's restored. So these swatches of the appliances will be the swatches when these items are restored. Just keep that in mind. I had to get a cupboard for the microwave. Now I do like these. This is giving me very much 50s vibe, like the 50s, like the red cars, in the chrome on the sides. I'm loving that. I think that's really cool. Now we've got a box of clutter, and then you can see the extension cords, some tools. I love that. We have the hanging industrial lights, which I think was a nice touch. I'm, like I said, really loving the rusted swatches. I am so far thinking that they're doing a great job on this kit. We do have some wallpaper. Now, you could always leave it, you could always leave it like the base game or the boards that we get, but I wanted to show you in a better light of what the swatches of the wallpaper looks like. I mean, it's very much filling in holes and stuff, it's kind of weird how it's all repetitive. That would be another critique that I had. But look at this detail. I think they did an excellent job of it. Do you know the cars that I'm thinking of? If you do, I need you to drop it in the comments below because I can't think of the name of it at the moment. But look at how well they did these. I am just loving it. I wasn't too excited for this kit, but I really, really am liking it. Look at that. Even the side and the back. They did the back having rusted and whatnot. So I think that is a lovely touch. Look at this. This is just amazing to me. This is just like chef's kiss. Like, I really am loving this. You guys really need to let me know what you're thinking of this kit because I honestly wasn't excited for it. I really didn't care. But going through this, and I got this kit so that I could go over it for you guys, and I'm glad that I did. It's really nice. We've got some coffee makers here. Some of the swatches are very pale, which is kind of interesting. We do have some swatches of the paleness on the refrigerator. So it's kind of interesting because I was expecting more color, you know what I mean? But I really don't mind. I like this, and I do think it was nice that they included appliances that all are cohesive and match together. I love that, especially for a kit because they generally don't have gameplay. So I'm hoping that this is a new thing that they're doing. I mean, gameplay, if we're talking about, the kits where you get a bed in them and stuff like that, then obviously, yes, there are gameplay. But what I mean by this is to where they can work up their skills. I think that's really awesome. Again, we've got the backs of these microwaves. Oh my gosh, it is crazy, you guys. I love it. So cool. When I did the reveal, we were talking about how this would be interactive gameplay. So I wanted to see what we can all interact with, which we have to be able to interact with at least these 4 objects. And at least this, because they were sitting on this. I also have some younger Sims, so yeah, I did want to see what is all working. And then, okay, so the toddler can go, what's that? Okay, oh, look, she's making a mess. Okay, that's so fitting. Anyways, I think that would be cool if the little kids could play in the sawdust. You know how kids play in things or rummage through stuff. I think that would be nice. Okay, the fan. Let's see. We've got an elder sim here, and all of these clothes are in base game, so it does look like we do get new clothing items in base game and also some new hairstyles. This one is not, but I will be showing you guys a video of an update that we just got so that you can see all these new items and how well, I guess some of them are build items and others are cast items. Okay, she's fixing the inside of the fridge, but it's kind of funny. There's already food and stuff in it. Isn't that hilarious? Like, why is there already food in it? That's disgusting. But whatever. Okay, so yes, the sink does work. Let's see. Can't click on the toolbox. Oh, that's awful. Okay, what's this? Vault fuse box, fully operational. so that's interesting. Let's see. Ooh, we get to open the boxes. Okay, so this is like your inventory, it looks like. Yep, so these are upgrade parts. Oh my god, you guys, she's sleeping on the bucket. What? What the heck? Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love it. Yes. If this is a bug, please do not fix it. These are the kind of bugs that I love and think are hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. She's getting her clothes dirty. Oh, I forgot to put shoes on her. Okay. Wow. All right. That's cool. I like that touch. She hasn't gotten dirty once, though. That is odd. She's been working on this for a long time, and she hasn't gotten dirty at all. The fan is going. Can we turn the fan off? Yes, you can turn the fan on and off. And then, let's see. Okay, the child can open up. Okay, this is just another inventory. They can open that up. The storage container. Let's see. I want to see what else these Sims can interact with. Craft sculpture. Okay, so they can craft items on this table, which is good. I know all that hard work. My gosh. She's not even in the right attire, but you know. It is building up their skills, obviously. I mean, it should. I'm not sure how quickly this builds up compared to other items, but I did have the kids just to see what they could interact with. Ooh, ponder next project. What? Okay. That is nice. All right, you can upgrade once your sim isn't uncomfortable, you can upgrade the workings. I'm not really sure how that's going to play out with the other items in your game. Oh my god, she's talking to that box. She does that sometimes. Let's see. We can upgrade the propane, well, not the propane tank, the water heater. Once we get the items all restored, they are fully functional. They can empty coffee, grab a drink of coffee. I don't know why it doesn't say grab coffee. You know, obviously you can upgrade the items. You know, I wasn't all that excited for this one, to be honest. I really wasn't. But seeing the items, I started to get more excited, and now we actually have interactive gameplay. I think that is a total win. So in my eyes, yes, this restoration kit is absolutely worth the $4.99 USD. I love that there's the gameplay. I love that you can build up their handiness skills, and that it does give us other things to do with the handiness skills. Although, you know, if your sinks and stuff are often breaking, which they have been breaking quite a bit, and I feel like this pack was probably why they were getting ready for that. Maybe, I don't know. I think especially if you're into wanting to build up your sim skills or adding more gameplay, you know, having like a shop, I think that is a great idea. We do actually get a room created for us in this kit, so that's kind of cool. I guess some of the kits do that, others don't. This obviously has some base game items. Now, my critiques for this kit would be, I want a lot of the stuff to come separately, to be honest, because I would like to put clutter where I would like to put clutter. That's how I personally would like to do things. I understand why they don't do this, because kits only are allowed so many items. So that makes sense. That lamp does not go with this kit. Anyways, I love that they put gameplay in it. Of course, obviously, I would love if we could interact with more items, and I would love if the kids could play around in the sawdust and maybe go through the boards or something other than, what's that? You know, I wish we would get more play with them, but that's okay. I really like this kit. I definitely do think it's worth the money, and you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of this kit in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.